Hello everyone, my name is Pascal Villeneuve, Victor Alpha 2, Papa Victor. And today's review is about the MFJ-1234, which is the RigPi station server. This is actually a server that can be used to remote control your ham shack using a simple browser on any device. I mean your iPhone, Androids, tablets, PC, whatever you like. Using a simple browser, you type in the IP address and you connect to this and you're able to remote control your station. This is also a Shack mini PC that can do many things like emails, web browsing, but also what this does is actually digital mode. You can actually do FT8 with this, and the software is pre-installed with the package, with the RigPi package into the device. It also includes two hardware boards. The first one is the keyer that has a PTT paddle and key input there, and you also have the key speed knob in the front. The other board is an audio board which has an IQ in for SDR, an RX in and a TX out. You also have an audio connector here using a 8-pin RG45 connector, and you can use this to make your own cable to connect to an accessory port behind your rig. But if you have a modern rig, what you can do is only use one USB port to do everything like I do with my ICOM IC7300. You only need to connect the USB port in the back into one of the USB port of the Raspberry Pi Air. There is 4, and you can do everything because you have the audio in and out into this port, and you also have the control port and a virtual COM port that you can actually remote control your radio using only one cable. It is as simple as that. You have an Ethernet network interface here, but you also have a Wi-Fi interface onto the Raspberry Pi board, and you have an HDMI connector here output, and you have a power connector, a micro USB to power the unit. This is not included, so you will need to get one yourself, about 2.5 amps to be able to power the unit. Once you connect the power, it will boot already. There is no on and off switch onto the box. And if you have a wireless or a wired keyboard that you can connect into the USB port, and you connect the HDMI port to a monitor, and you'll be able just to go into the device like you will do in any normal PC, okay? When it boot in the Raspbian type of window environment, and you can go there to set up your Wi-Fi, and you can do the setup on the RigPi as well directly into the unit. It took me around an hour from the first time I plug it in until I was able to remote control my ICOM IC7300, but it took me a few weeks to finalize, the setup, to have everything as I wanted to. So it takes a little bit of time. You still need to have some knowledge to be able to set it up. Maybe not Linux, because the Windows type environment works very well and the image is very stable and it lasts for a long time. I mean, it didn't went wrong after a while. Okay, so I had it for about 3 months working here in the shack without any issues, and it's still the same original image, so that's pretty stable, because that is something with Raspberry Pi sometimes you have to check out, and it worked very, very well. So let's go with the demonstration, and I will be back after for a final. I'm using a screen capture software in my iPhone to capture the screen and the audio. First, you need to power the unit on. Then you will have to connect to the device, okay, to be able to control it after it's powered on. But you still won't hear any audio. You will need to start and install another software called Mumble. And after it's installed, you can program it and you connected it, you will have audio. The audio you actually hear comes from the phone. Watch the radio screen carefully while I'm turning on and off some feature. VA2 PV testing. Victor Echo 2, Bravo, Bravo, Bravo. This is Victor Alpha 2, Papa Victor.
Victor Alpha 2, Papa Victor. This is Victor Echo 2, Bravo, Bravo, Bravo.
You're coming in very fine, Pascal. Strong signal, and thanks for the test, doing the remote test with me. Back to you, Pascal. VA2 BBB, VA2 PV.
Okay, Pascal, there is no problem. You're 5 lines less 20 here right now. And
This concludes this video. The RigPi station server from MFJ is very cool, okay? It's been working in my shack for a little while and I really enjoy it. So that is pretty neat. And the software image package is very stable and I had no issue using this. So I'm very pleased with the MFJ-1234. I think it's the easiest model number you can remember from MFJ. I'm Pascal Villeneuve, Victor Alpha 2, Papa Victor, and for now, I'll say 73.